Hi, beautiful friends. My name is Jacqueline Rose, and this is my energy oracle reading for the week of the 15th. If this reading resonates with you, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And if you would ever like a personal reading, you can DM me. I'm actually doing readings now for donation. So let me know, holler at me. Okay, so there's two cards that came, well, two cards from one deck, 5 altogether. So the first card is open communication, okay? And so it says, get weight off your chest, speak up to a loved one and be heard. And then this one is magic manifesting. It's Isis. Your dreams, visions, goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Now, this is a card that indicates that somebody might be coming back in. It could be a family member or a friend. So there's two things that how you can apply this. If there's somebody coming in and there might have been a dispute in the past, and this is the time and the opportunity for you to do things differently, okay? So you can change the way you react to the situation, and you can bring it up and you can say things in a loving manner. So that's what this card means, that somebody might be coming in and it's a chance, giving you a chance to change things, do things differently. Because then I see the magic manifestation or manifesting. This also indicates that you're very powerful in creating and manifesting at this time. And, you know, the best way for manifesting, well, there's a lot of different ways, but the best way of manifesting for me is envisioning it. Because I envision it and I start living it and I start feeling it. So let's say you're in a situation or there's been a family dispute or a dispute with a boyfriend or whatever. Somebody coming back in, right? What do you ultimately want for the situation? Like, you might have to dig deep, but do you want to be right? So you might want to check yourself on wanting to be right, because everybody's right from their own perspective. But do you want this situation to smooth, right? So if you want it to smooth, I want you to start imagining this situation turning around and there's love at the end of it. What does that look like? Imagine it, manifest it. Because we tend to go over a lot of the negative things. And look, the other day I started fighting about a made-up scenario in my head, and I was like, what the hell am I doing? A lot of people do this, okay? So instead of putting your energy and your imagination into manifesting, because you are always manifesting, whether you believe it or not, trust me, you are manifesting. And so you want to manifest the best case scenario. So it's saying this is a time, if there's a situation that somebody comes back or there's a dispute, this is the time that you can do something different and respond different. You can always change the timelines of your future based on your decisions in this only moment that we have, this now moment. Okay, so that's what this is telling me. It's also telling me that, like, you're a manifester. So use your imagination to manifest anything you want right now. Like, really, you want to feel it. It's all about your feelings. That's what I try to teach people. You know, I coach and I teach people, and I try to teach them a little bit about the law of attraction. And the universe, God, whatever this reality that we're living in, this crazy ass fucking reality that we live in, understands by the feeling of your heart. That's why the muscle in your heart, the energy of your heart, is the strongest. So you want to imagine the situation, and you want to already believe that it's true. You want to feel the feelings, because the universe, that's the signal. The universe doesn't speak in words. It speaks in feelings, okay? So you got to believe you're going to be that millionaire. Don't matter how it's coming. I don't give a shit how things come to me, right? Let go of the outcome. That's a great tip too, okay? Like, let go of being attached to it. It has to happen this way, right? Or just let go of it and all. Like, if it doesn't happen, I'll be good one way or another. I don't care if I'm a millionaire. If somebody doesn't understand my point of view, it's cool, right? I'm good either way. It doesn't matter. You let go and just let life flow. Okay, and so these other cards are, where are you being called to journey? Wait, where are you being called journey to? To journey to. Interesting. Look at this. Okay, so this card right here, and you see her in the water, and then look at this. I'm wondering, this could indicate that you are journeying whatever, in your in your meditations, and maybe pay attention. That's the first thing that comes to mind to me, because that's where I go on journeys in my meditations, and I pay attention. Pay attention to your meditations. Pay attention to where your imagination goes. Where are you going? Where are you journeying off to? Okay? Be aware of that. That's what this card is telling me. Because I see this whole like sparkly world, and I kind of feel like that's what happens in meditation. And there's something I think that is trying to be communicated to you that you're not picking up on. It's saying be aware of that. Dance with life. Do something to change the situation, which I think this goes with this set of cards. If somebody's coming back in your life and there's some kind of dispute, there's something that's happened, you need to do something different to change the energy. Don't go back in like you always go back in, or you know how you handle like you have certain coping mechanisms. So if you're aware of it, change it, and then do something where it's lighthearted. If you're gonna go into this situation, I don't know, do something, have a great meal, and change it, change the energy of it. You are so powerful in your life that you could really, if you're very, very conscious and aware of your behaviors and different people's behaviors and what lightens the mood, you can create a bad situation into a good situation depending on how you communicate with the person, and how you actually put it together, right? I do that all the time. I'm like, okay, I know I'm going to go into this, and I know I usually do this. So if I do it this way and I talk this way, maybe I can get this outcome. So you got to be aware of what you do all the time, and then you got to set it up for the right, future timeline. That's what I teach people. We're going to change your timelines. Anyways, a soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. So maybe, even in this, like, if this applies to somebody coming in, if all of a sudden ex-boyfriend, ex-whoever comes in, maybe you want to talk about it with a friend of yours, somebody that you trust, about what should I do, and then, or if it's bringing up pain, bring in the soul tribe. Also, if it's like I keep seeing in my imagination, I keep seeing right now in my third eye, I see like a get together of people, maybe because of the holidays coming up, and I see like a family situation that hasn't been, it's been a fighting, and so we want to set that whole situation, I don't know who this applies to, but we want to set that situation up for success. So maybe like, tell people, I don't want to go into this situation. I don't want to fight anymore. Help me with this. Help me get my words across. Call in your soul family. Call in your angels and say, I do this a lot. This is a practice of mine a lot of the time when I'm going into a situation that seems like it's going to be overwhelming. I usually will sit there and say, please, angels, whoever it is, I don't care if it's aliens, I don't care. I do something, I cope with things this way, and I really want to change that behavior. So can you give me the strength, the words, anything? And sometimes things come out of my mouth that I'm like, I have no clue where that came from. But I'm then able to enter a situation differently and do things differently. So maybe call on your angels, call on your family, ask them for advice. How could we change this? I just keep seeing this picture of a family. Maybe the holidays or something. But anyways, I hope this resonates with somebody out there. And these are general messages, so I just kind of say stuff. I just say what comes out. Again, I'm just asking to be the vessel. And so you have to kind of apply it to where it applies in your life, right? Because I don't know your life. Anyways, I hope you'll have a fabulous weekend. Much love.